everybody. We're going to take quite a trip today, but the only thing is I don't know where exactly we're going yet. I have to go over and check out a trail that probably is going to be impassable. The last time I was there, me and Dale went through it, but it isn't one of those trails that you want to try to get through by yourself, just in case you get hung up. So I'm going to drive over there, and if I can get through that, then we're going to go south to Birchwood, and if I can't get through that, then we're going to head on to, we're going to be going north past Winter, headed towards Park Falls, and get into the Flambeau trails. So it's going to be quite a day. Stick around. It'll be fun. Well, so far it looks like we're going to go south to Birchwood. The tree that was in the way is cut out, but there's still a culvert, and I'm going to drive down to that culvert and see if they filled it in. There's that tree I was worried about. Now I just have one more obstacle, the culvert. And there's the culvert. I'm really undecided on what I should do now. Decided I better get out and take a look at it. There's a narrow strip of land that I can drive on, but you could see the culvert is completely washed out, and I'm not going over that. Finally, I decide just to go ahead, just take it slow. I made it over there before. This is the start of Trail 9. This is just a great trail from the beginning to the end. This trail really isn't for a beginner. There's a lot of things on this trail that just sneak up on you. You can be going along and you never know what you're going to run into. You'll see a few of them here coming up. I really like going through these pines. I don't know why, but I think it's kind of cool.
That's just like this corner coming up. If you didn't know enough to slow down around the corner, you could have been in for some real hurt. These rocks are just ugly. There's an alternate route around all this, and most people take it, I think. I didn't see any recent tracks when I went down through here. As you can see, going along, and all at once, here's a bunch of old, look like railroad ties filling in a hole. Just never know on this trail. Here's another mud hole, but this one's a little different. There's a railroad tie sitting right in the middle of it. It's been there for years, but you still have to go over it. Makes things kind of interesting. And we make it through it no problem. On to the next obstacle. This is what I mean on this trail. Come around a corner and you just don't know what you're going to run into, especially if you've never been on the trail before. This is really a lot of fun in here. Me being by myself, I don't want to screw up and have to get out and hook up a winch or anything, so I'm kind of careful where the heck I go. When this is covered in water, it makes it real interesting, because then you can't see any of those rocks and you're not picking your way around them. All I really watch out for are just the big rocks that can hurt you, break a bead or something along those lines. My underside is pretty well protected, but that doesn't mean I can't be careful. Not when I'm out here alone. when you're coming up to a mud hole like this, I'd suggest you go around the edge if you don't know how deep it is, because you can get yourself in some serious trouble. I had been through here last year and I pretty much knew that I could make it. That's it for Trail 9. Now we're headed over to Tuscobia, and we're looking to go over to the south end of 9 Mile Loop. Now we're headed over to Tuscobia. I kind of like driving on these gravel roads after going through something a little more intense. Kind of relaxing, look at the scenery and just enjoy yourself. I don't mind it at all. If you feel like it, you can kick it in the ass. This is as far as I've ever gone on the Tuscobia Trail south. It isn't that big of a deal, but it's just as far as I've ever gone. We're at one end of the 9 Mile Loop that's on Tuscobia, the southern end. And that's a really fun trail too. If you ever get a chance, be sure to, if you're on the Tuscobia, go around the 9 Mile Loop, because it's a good time. So I'm gonna get a drink here and set up my maps, and then I'll be on my way again. This is a pretty steep grade, so I throw it low. I like this kind of gravel. Now I can just get on it. Now I'm on Trail 31 and headed to the Blue Hills. I don't know where the Blue Hills starts. I don't know if I'm actually in it now or if you have to go farther, but it definitely starts getting a lot hillier. This right up ahead here was pretty neat. I never done this. I was driving right through a creek. just a little thing, but they're still pretty cool. Like I said, there is a lot of hills in this trail, all up and down. I have no idea how deep this mud hole is. And there are no trees that I can hook up to. I'm going around it. I just can't do this Trail 31 justice with a camera. You really have to ride it yourself to appreciate how much fun this trail really is, because the hills themselves just don't show up on a camera like they do in real life. Throwing it in low again for a hill. It's regular practice on this trail. Now we're on a gravel road connector and you can really get on it. Even this part of the trail is just a blast. This whole section of trail reminds me of Hatfield-McCoy trails. From what I've seen on YouTube, I have no idea what they're really like, and I'm sure that I'm not right, but it just feels that way when you're going up and down and around these hills. This trail just doesn't stop with all the twists and turns and up and down. It's like being on a roller coaster. Just a great time. what a ride. That was just, it was awesome. And I just got into Rusk County, and I was getting tired out, so I decided that I better turn around. Riding out here solo all by yourself, it has its pluses and minuses. One of the minuses is you don't want to break down, and so you always kind of got that in the back of the mind. But I'm gonna definitely come back here. I'm gonna find a parking spot somewhere in Birchwood or somewhere that I can park and ride that whole trail, because I was just getting to the actual Blue Hills when I decided I was going to turn around. But it was just a blast. It was just absolutely great. If you're ever looking for someone to go riding with, be sure to get a hold of me, because I'm always ready to go. I know lots of trails, and I can at least point you in the right direction. So if I don't turn this camera on again, thanks for watching. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.